Superiority complex. A person with a superiority complex believes they are exceptionally better than others. They have an exaggerated sense of self-esteem and believe whatever they do, say, or believe is right. They feel they possess all the virtues and look down on others as inferior to them. This person often has a high opinion of themselves and does not refrain from expressing it. Martyr complex. A person with a martyr complex strives to get attention and sympathy through suffering. They put others above themselves to the extent that they ignore their own needs and desires. Such a person persistently carries out self-sacrificing behaviors, denying their own needs to serve others, even at the cost of their own well-being. This complex can manifest in various relationships, leading to imbalances and dissatisfaction. Inferiority complex. This is the exact opposite of a superiority complex. It is a common complex that makes people believe they are unworthy or less capable than others. They may overcompensate because of this complex and actually achieve great things, yet they never believe they have achieved enough success. An inferiority complex makes the person resentful and dissatisfied, leading them to avoid social interactions. Parental complex. This complex refers to the phallic stage of development, starting around 3 years old in children as they relate to their parents. It is best understood by the idea of a daddy's girl or mama's boy, respectively. This phenomenon relates to the idea that either a son or daughter will adopt excessive traits and attributes of the parent of the opposite sex, usually unconsciously and unintentionally formed from the way they were raised. Guilt complex. This complex makes the person blame themselves for everything that goes wrong. They are excessively self-critical and think they are accountable for everything bad happening. They have a persistent belief that they have done something wrong or will do something wrong in the future. They tend to be overly sensitive to others' opinions and put all their efforts into trying to make things better. Horror complex. Typically seen in men who are not able to maintain a committed sexual relationship with their partner, this complex has become popular among the Sigma male archetype, which has gained traction on the internet. It creates polarized perceptions of women, with people with the complex either considering their partner as pure and good or as the extreme opposite, a promiscuous woman. God complex. People with a God complex think they have divine, godlike powers and are above all mankind. They believe they are capable enough to take extreme risks and disregard societal rules. They perceive the world as revolving around them. A common diagnosis with a God complex is narcissistic personality disorder. The biggest difference between a superiority complex and a God complex is the lack of empathy for others exhibited by those with a God complex. Persecution complex. One of the most common complexes in modern times, the persecution complex makes a person believe that everyone is trying to harm them. This belief of being harmed is usually irrational and exaggerated, leading the person to view everybody with extreme suspicion. This complex is commonly associated with women, as seen in situations where a woman walking down the street at night assumes someone walking behind them is stalking or trying to harm them. If you like these kind of videos, make sure to subscribe as I will be making a ton more.